Welcome back, my dear students. In this video, we are going to learn all about JSX. You will see and hear it a lot in the world of React. It's really important to understand what is JSX and why we use it. Let's begin. JavaScript XML is an extension to the JavaScript language. JSX tags have tag name, attributes, and children. With the React library is an extension to write XML-like code for elements and components. Why do we need JSX? JSX is a syntax expression for ReactJS that adds support for writing XML HTML tags in JavaScript. JSX is not a necessity to write a React application. That means we can write our React application without even using JSX. JSX makes your React code simpler and elegant. Provide syntax which is familiar to many developers. JSX ultimately transpile to pure JavaScript, which is understood by a browser. How does it work behind the scene? Let's take a look on that. Here in our VS Code, as we remember from the previous lectures, in our folder again, we are going to create a file and call it hello.js. We are going to import our React as always we do. We are going to create our function here, const, then I'll say hello equals to, then I'll use our function, then here I will return a div, and inside a div I'll write h1 tag. Inside of it I'll say hello Samuel. Then I will export as we did in the previous lectures. Sorry, export default hello. Okay, now we are going to import it to our app.js. So inside here I will write hello there and close the tag. Bam, hello Samuel. Now let us take a look. This one here, we use the JSX to render our HTML tag here, okay, which has hello world. Now we don't need to use a JSX, but we need to achieve the same thing. How do we do it? Now let us take this one and comment. Down here we'll use the same function hello. We write return, then we are going to write react.create element. Inside of this function we are going to have three parameters. So the first one, it will be a div tag, then comma null, then comma, we are going to write again react.create element, and inside again here we are going to have these parameters. We are going to have h1 tag, then we are going to have a null, and lastly we are going to have our string hello Samuel. Okay, so let's go to the browser. Nothing has changed. It brought us the same thing. Now we have seen the two ways of using JSX and without using JSX. Now imagine you have a component with thousands of elements. It becomes a problem to handle them. So JSX will keep your code clean and readable. So having this kind of stuffs here with a lot or with a larger number of lines of codes can bring a massive problem to you as a developer. But if you use JSX, this one here is easier. Now, there's one thing we needed to also understand. Let's get back here to greetings. We have this import here that we have imported React from React, okay? But we have never used it anywhere from here. As we see here that we have this React and it has been used here. But at here, it has not used it. The fact is JSX translates into React to create an element, which in turn uses React library. Now, let us take this one off here and see what is happening. Let us cut it, and let's go to the app and uncomment these greetings here. Okay, uncomment. Then go to a browser. You see, React must be in scope with JSX. So without importing it, meaning that the JSX won't work. So we take it back here and do, then everything will work. Now let us see JSX differences. Class replaced the to class name. So in JSX or in JavaScript here with ReactJS, a class has been reserved. So we need to use a class name. Okay, and also for has been replaced with HTML4, meaning that for is a reserved key. Camel case properties naming convention. Instead of HTML attributes, example, we have here on click. It has all lower cases. But when it comes to React with JSX, we need to utilize a camel cases. That we have two words here. We have on and we have click. So the second word, its first letter must be a capital one. Likewise, in tab index, we saw here. Now, the React, it is working. React are working on some changes for good to it, but we might see changes in a code you write. One of the biggest changes is the class name to class. I'll leave the link in the description below. This is what I need to show you. Okay, now this is React documentation. You can see here. When you go down, there's a lot of some changes here. We will experience them as go. But you can see here. This is class name. They're working on it to class. So this one might take in the upcoming versions of React. Maybe with a React 18 or 19. So we'll see it. I'll leave the link to the description below so you can read it by yourself. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notification.